Hey everybody, we're Everette.
Blast off to the music universe.
Hey everybody, Matt Bailey here, back with the Music Universe, day 3 of CMA Fest. I emailed these gentlemen's representatives specifically because I saw you gentlemen on the Opry. I don't think it was your debut, April 9th, the day Keith Urban got sick and couldn't do it, and we sat in the pew next to one of yours, like sister-in-law, family, someone, and you guys just knocked it out of the park. That was excellent, and I've been a fan ever since.
Oh,
truly.
Thank you. Well, I remember that very well because we're both big Keith Urban fans. We were looking forward to hanging with him, but he got sick, but it's all good.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So, the music. Let's talk about Gonna Be a Problem, which you performed in the Opry, and I've had on repeat ever since. Talk about that process for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I remember we wrote that song with some good buddies, and we try our best as artists, try to write the best for ourselves, but also we want songs cut too. And Brent actually got word back that maybe Jordan Davis is going to cut it, and he put it on hold. And so we're like, oh my gosh, we might have a good cut here, especially with a good buddy. Like, that's pretty cool to hear. And then it just kind of sat for a while, and we're like, you know what, maybe we should just try to record it one more time on our own, like do our own version of it. And then we were actually opening up for him in Idaho, and he heard us play it on stage. He's like, did you all play that song tonight? We're like, yeah, we heard you weren't gonna, we didn't think you were going to cut it, so we just went ahead and started doing it. And then he was like, he wanted to be on it with us. So we're like, heck yeah, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And Man of Constant Sorrow as well. Specifically, I think inspired by Dwight's version, if I'm not mistaken. I hear that rock undertone that he did. You guys took his spin on it and just absolutely now my favorite version.
That's awesome. Well, that's feels great for you to say Dwight. He's our fellow Kentuckian, and we're huge fans. But we we got our band name from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, George Clooney's character Ulysses Everett McGill.
Oh wow!
So that song was made popular by that movie. Again, it's an old folk song, from the early 1900s. But yeah, we recorded that ourselves at Anthony's little studio at his house and didn't think anything much of it. And we showed it to the label, and they were like, "We got to put this out." And so here we are. We put it out. So I'm glad you dig it, man.
This has been 2022 has been the year of Everette. I hear you did or you are about to play your first stadium show.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, man, we still cannot believe it. Tomorrow night, it's going to be wild. My wife's going to be back, or your wife too. I guess they're going to be backstage with us, keeping our heads still screwed tight before we go out there.
Excited, nervous, how you feeling?
Yes.
Probably all the above. Yeah. Good, excited nerves.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I think you'll have about 50,000 new fans if they don't know you already.
Oh.
The minute you walk out of there. So what are you working on? I know there's a bunch of singles out on Apple right now. Any albums coming, recent releases? Take us through it.
Yes, so we have Kings of the Dairy Queen parking lot side A out right now, which means there will be a side B. And
so the Orange Julius side. No,
yes,
I'm sorry.
exactly.
It's been a long week already, folks.
So we're planning on releasing that before the end of summer. So
cool.
We've had that ready to go for a while, so we're itching to get that out and to people's ears and hearts. So
that is so cool. Where else can people go see you live? Where are you touring this summer?
We're going to be out with Cadillac 3. Okay. But you can find all of our stuff, weareeverette.com. Everett with an extra E on the end, because we like that letter. Yeah. But yeah, we're out with Cadillac 3 in the fall. We're back in London in August. We're rolling around.
England, I'd say. We're going to be in multiple places.
How do we're hitting Dublin for a little guy named Garth Brooks. We're going to be over there covering in.
I haven't heard of Love her.
Blooper. Because now I'm flustered. No, that's great. I love that. No, so we're headed over there. We're going to see a bunch of shows. How do the Europeans respond to country music, in your mind?
Amazing. We were just over there earlier this year, and the fans there are just spectacular. They're so respectable, and you can tell that they're just hungry for this type of American music. It's, because country music is so relatable, It's not just the South or anything like that. I mean, it's talking about real life most of the time, and so we're all humans and live in real life, so it connects.
I love it. Man, your sound is just so cool. And I'm going to ask a question and probably shove my foot way in my mouth
Come on.
when I ask this question. But sometimes You're Going to Be a Problem will come on, and I'm like, okay, why is Eric Church singing on this? So has anybody ever said you sound like Eric? Because I'll be like, wait, no, that's Everette. And you have your own distinct sound. I'm not saying that, but I'm like,
That's a compliment.
it fits right in there.
Yeah, I mean, we love Eric Church. We're big fans. But I haven't had that said to me. I've had maybe one other time, but that song in particular, I can tell that it could lend itself to that a little bit because it has a little bit of the church attitude, I think, in it.
Co-writer of ours on that song has had some big Eric Church. He was on
cool.
Springsteen, right?
Yeah, wrote Springsteen.
Yeah, Ryan Tyndall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a
Again,
little hint of it in
I
there.
know I risk making myself look like an idiot when I ask these questions, but that's what talking about music is all about, is seeing if you're crazy for making those kinds of connections.
Yeah, no, man, I get it.
So who are your biggest influences?
You know, I was just talking to my wife the other day. I like old music, man. I like music from the 60s and 70s and even the 50s is what I listen to the most and I'm most inspired by. But if I had to pick today's music and in our genre, I love Eric Church and love Dierks Bentley and love Keith Urban's playing. And
I tell you, for us too, like, you know, it's like the duo thing, but man, the brothers Osborne,
yeah,
their sound, the guitar playing, TJ's voice, like, it's just so spectacular.
so good. We toured with them this year, and it was just
And production wise too, like they're just I don't know. I think we dip into those waters every now and then.
I love it. I love it. Well, to close this out, I'm going to put you on the spot.
oh boy.
Can we get a chorus of You're Going to Be a Problem?
Yeah. I didn't warm up for this. Hang on. We're gonna have to sing it quiet because we don't want to ruin.
That's probably a
We don't want to ruin somebody down the street there. Let's do a little lower. You're gonna be a smile stuck in my head, making me roll around in my bed, driving all night with bloodshot eyes, trying to get to you by the morning light. You're gonna be the reason I'm having trouble breathing. I can already see it now. You're gonna be a problem.
Gentlemen, I'm so glad we made this work. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us, man.